Hey guys, Nick here from Just For You Studios, and I'm back with another movie review. This is a movie mashup for two movies. First up, we have Xmen, Days of Future Past. Oh yeah. And second, we have Edge of Tomorrow. Oh yeah. And this movie review is really Jennifer Lawrence and Hugh Jackman versus Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise. So it's not even two movies going up. It's 4 stars going up against each other. Fight! Alright, so first up, X-Men Days of Future Past. And again, I saw both these movies opening week, so apologies for being late. But anyway, Days of Future Past, it was a good movie. The CGI was fantastic. Plot-wise, in my opinion, it was the best X-Men movie that I've seen. It was my favorite X-Men movie. But it did something that I'm going to talk about at the end in the spoiler chat that just made it so you have to see all the X-Men movies to truly understand the movie, which I've seen every single X-Men movie. So I thought the movie was amazing, fantastic, a fanboy dream come true. It beat, like, from a comic nerd standpoint, I think it might have beat, if not dead tied, Captain America the Winter Soldier. It might have actually beat it, though. But it was that good from a comic standpoint. From an ordinary viewer, though, who had not seen every X-Men movie, there's a lot that you don't understand. Because they add in a lot of, I don't know, inside joke type stuff from the previous movies and more stuff like that. So you need to see the other movies to understand the movie as a whole. But for that reason, I cannot give it a perfect 5 out of 5. Or almost really a 4.5 stars. Because even though, from a comic standpoint, if you've seen all the movies, it was one of the best superhero movies of the year. But if from a regular viewer standpoint, you go, well, it's kind of confusing. So, I mean, it just kind of fell apart from there. So I'm going to have to give it 4 out of 5 stars for X-Men Days of Future Past. Next up, Edge of Tomorrow. Now, when I went in, I walked in the movie theater, hey, we're going to go see Edge of Tomorrow. And the person at the booth selling us tickets went, oh man, that movie looks so confusing, but enjoy! And I'm gonna tell you, it's not that confusing once you see the movie. It's really not. It's more confusing than other movies out there, but the trailers made it look really confusing when in reality, it's not. It's a good movie, action, brilliant. The plot was fantastic. I love that plot. It just, everything fell in place perfectly. They did it right. It could have gone badly if another director had made it, but it didn't. It worked. It just worked really well, and yeah, I'm trying not to use too many spoilers. I'm gonna save my full reaction for the spoiler part for both movies, but it was really well done, and I really liked it. It wasn't confusing. That's why I give this movie 5 out of 5 stars. That's right, you heard me. 5 out of 5, wait, what? 5 out of what? 5 out of 5 stars. I mean, it did have its minor issues, but it had forgivable issues at the same time. Days of Future Past, it could have beat it from a comic standpoint, but you needed to see all the other X-Men movies really to fully understand it. I went with some friends. Some had seen like 2 X-Men movies, some hadn't seen any at all, and they enjoyed the movie, but they didn't truly understand it like I did. Anyway guys, this is now the spoiler part of the review. So if you have not seen any of these movies and you do not want to be spoiled, please go away. You have been warned. Alright, spoilers for X-Men Days of Future Past. Holy crap. where do I start? The whole movie erased everything, essentially, from the previous X-Men movies. It's like, alright, we're starting fresh. Clear the slate. And it connected with movies that legally it shouldn't have. But it just blew your mind. Both these movies had endings that you did not expect going in. It just... oh my gosh. It just blew my mind that they took that chance of going, alright, we did some good things, we did some bad things. How about this? Jump, clearing the slate. Consider it cleared. I did not expect that. That was really wow. I don't know what else to say. And also that ending where you saw them pull Wolverine out of the water and then the guy said, Stryker, what should we do with him? And then Stryker said, oh, I'll take care of him. But you saw the yellow eyes? That means Wolverine never got his metal claws. Think about it. If Stryker didn't get him and then infuse him with the vibranium, or not vibranium, what is it? Adamantium. So, does that mean if that never happened, he never got his metal claws? Or could have, like, I don't know, that blows my mind. Does he not have metal claws, or are they going to say, oh yeah, we just saved him from all that pain to take him back to the mansion and do it in a safer environment? What? It looks like he's going to have bone claws in X-Men Apocalypse. I mean, I'm a little confused here, but I guess we'll see. And that post-credit scene with Apocalypse building the pyramids and all, it was cool end credit scene. I mean, it was pretty awesome, I'll admit. I liked that. I mean, when you watch it, it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. But when you think about it, it's really cool. That he's a little kid at the time. This little kid with blue skin and a robe just goes, and just the pyramids, and build. Imagine what he could do in modern time with that type of power. Hey, is that New York over there? Flick! And just the whole city crumbles. I mean, when you think about it, that's really cool, that cutscene, because it shows his power. But when you just watch it, you go, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Edge of Tomorrow. I only have one thing to say. That ending I did not see coming. When he was sinking into the water, I thought, oh, okay, it's just going to be one of those movies where everyone dies. I can live with that. But then he wakes up right before the invasion, when he's still Major and all that, yet the events in the future still happen. So it's like the definitive happy ending, to the point where it's so happy that that's the only confusing thing. It's so happy that it doesn't make sense that it could actually happen. Like, what? But their excuse is, oh, it's the power of the blood. I mean, it can do weird stuff. YOLO. But yeah, I mean, it did have its confusing moments, but it was still very good as a movie. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with all your friends. Check out my Twitter and my website. And, yeah. See you guys later. Peace! Woo!